Hey there, Shay Donahue here, Norwex Independent Sales Consultant. Norwex has a huge lineup of scrubbing tools, and sometimes it can get a little tricky on which scrubbing tool is going to work best for you and for your cleaning needs. So I thought I would show you all of the cleaning tools, the scrubbing tools, and how I personally use them. We're going to start off just with what is on the top of my pile, and that is the Bamboo multi-purpose cloth. So this looks like a regular EnviroCloth, but it does have a little bit extra scrubbing power, as there are two different materials, and so just that difference does make it a little bit scrubby. It is super sustainable as it is made from bamboo, which is easily renewable. And it is what I use on items that can easily be scratched. So it does have some scrubbing power to be able to get all that dirt and anything that's caked on, but it is soft enough that it shouldn't scratch surfaces. As I always recommend, make sure that you do a small area first, as well as don't go too hard with pressure to make sure that it doesn't scratch. But this is what I usually say is safe for easily scratched surfaces. Of course, that you need to scrub. There are the EnviroCloth or other tools in Norwex lineup that is even softer, but this is for when you need to scrub and really get in there and clean. So this is the softest, I would say, of the scrubbing tools. Okay, next is the Sperry sponge. This comes as a set of two, and it is scrubby on both sides. So it is fairly abrasive. It is really good for getting into really caked on messes and that you need a little bit extra scrubbing power. This is a go-to. It is good for pots and pans that are really caked on when you're hand washing your dishes. And it is just an overall great sponge. And then we have the Enviro sponge, and this also comes in a pack of two. This is what I usually go for and reach for. This is fairly abrasive on the front side, so really good for really caked on messes and things that you really need to get in there. Of course, all of these products work best with the cleaning paste, and that is a miracle paste in and of itself. But as for really like caked on messes or grime, this is what I reach for, as it is fairly abrasive and yet it is soft enough that it doesn't scratch most surfaces. So what I like is that it's got the scrubby side on the one side and then the EnviroCloth on the other. So you could scrub away and then you wipe it away with the EnviroCloth side. So as you can see, this is my Enviro sponge, and it is has seen better days. I use it all the time, especially in my on my stovetop or in my oven, or any kind of like down the side of the dishwasher that seems to get a whole bunch of garbage and gross messes on it. So I use this quite often. This is the Spearnet, and this also comes as a pack of two, and this is what I use exclusively for cleaning my oven. So I use the cleaning paste, I use this and water, and I scrub my top to bottom oven inside and out, and this is what gets all that caked on mess and baked on food and all the messes that are in the oven. So this is what I love to use to do my deep clean of my oven. Then I go in with my Enviro scrub and get the last of the mess, as it has a scrubby side, and then I wipe it away with the EnviroCloth side. So the Enviro scrubs come as a pack of three, and this is my go-to for most cleaning jobs. I love that it is scrubby on the one side, but it is not too scrubby that it scratches surfaces. And then I love that I can just wipe it all away in one cloth. So As it comes in a pack of 3, I put 1 in my kitchen, 1 in my bathroom, and 1 in my laundry room to do the rest of the house. This works amazing with the cleaning paste in my oven. I use this with the heavy duty degreaser, and on my my stovetop, especially after bacon and eggs where it's like greasy and there's that layer of grease. This works perfect with the degreaser. And I also love it for the descaler in my tub and shower, to clean up on that soap scum and that hard water buildup. So this is a very versatile scrubbing tool. I use it every single day. This one, you can see, has seen better days. This is 4 years old though, and it is still in really awesome shape for how much I use it. So this one I would say is my absolute favorite for day to day. And then my absolute favorite scrubbing tool is the utility brush. This one is fairly new. It came out, I think, last year. It has a really hard bristle top, which is really good for getting into really caked on or really grimy messes. And then it also has this silicone bottom that is perfect for getting into corners, getting into nooks and crannies that you usually can't get into, and just pulling out the grime and the dirt so that you can scrub it away and then wipe it away with other tools. So this one is one of my favorites. I use it so much. I use it for the seal on my fridge that gets kind of grimy. I have one that is specific for toilets, and it gets into all of the nooks and crannies and around the lid where it connects to the base, areas that you can't usually get to really great with cloths or with paper towel or however you use your clean your toilet. This works amazing to scrub every surface of the toilet and get it nice and clean. Of course, I use it with the cleaning paste, and it just is a super powerful tool. So those are the scrubbing tools from Norwex and how I use them. Of course, to me, they kind of do the same jobs, but they kind of have their own times to shine. How I usually describe it is you can cut a steak with a butter knife, but there are times where a steak knife would be easier and simpler and faster to use, and that's kind of how this works with the scrubbing tools. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me, and I can help you figure out which one works best for your needs. And the nice thing about all of these scrubbing tools is that they do all work with either the cleaning paste or the cream cleaner, which is just like a pre-made cleaning paste. So again, if you have any questions, reach out.